What's up guys, this is our camera comparison of the HTC U11 and the Samsung Galaxy Note8.
Hey guys, this is Eliza of Yugatech, and today we're going to see how the HTC U11 and the Samsung Note8 cameras perform in different conditions. But first, let's take a look at their specs. The U11 sports a 12 megapixel f1.7 rear camera and a 16 megapixel front camera. On the other hand, the Note8 sports a dual 12 megapixel plus 12 megapixel telephoto rear camera and an 8 megapixel front camera. Now let's head to our first test, the macro shot. First up, we have the U11. As you can see, the U11 is having a hard time focusing on the subject, thus resulting into a not so detailed image. It's worth noting that the image did not come out as bright despite its wide aperture, and there's a lot of noise going around the corners. Now let's take a look on the Note8. As you can see, resulting image on the Note8 is sharp and vibrant. There's only little to no noise in it, and you can definitely see the details on the subject. Looking at them side by side, it's pretty much clear that the Note8 fares well in this macro test. It has a better focus and color accuracy than the U11. Moving on to the indoor shots. The image came out sharp, detailed, and vibrant on the U11. Highlights and shadows are just about right, although there's still noise that can be spotted. The Note8 also did well. The image came out sharp and vibrant. Though it's a bit contrasty, it did not dull any details. Looking at them side by side, resulting image on the Note8 is much more vibrant and sharp. It also has less noise too, but still it's a pretty close fight. Time for HDR. As you can see, the image produced by the U11 is not too bright, but it's pretty decent. It is sharp, the highlights are okay, but the shadows are a bit dead, thus not seeing much details on the image. Resulting image on the Note8 came out vibrant and crisp, with its highlights set just about right, as well as the shadows, which brings out the details of the image. Now let's take a look at them side by side. It's pretty clear that the Note8 did a better job on this one. It shows more details on the image and the greens are more vibrant. It's low light time. First, let's take a look at the U11 without flash. It performs rather poorly on this one. As you can see, there's a lot of noise going around here and it barely shows much details of the image. While on the Note8, the image still came out good. It's also worth noting that you can barely see any noise and some of the details of the image are still preserved. Taking a look at the U11 with flash, the image looks pretty decent and detailed and the shadows are boosted. Same goes with the Note8, but it tends to kill the shadows on the background. Looking at these four photos stacked together, it's evident that the Note8 fares well in this test. Resulting photos on the Note8 contain less noise and are more detailed. Now let's head over to selfie shots. First, we have the indoor shots. The U11 produces a warm image, thus making the skin tone fairly reddish. However, it is still bright and crisp. On the other hand, the Note8 produces a much better color accuracy, thus correcting the skin tone. Image remains bright and crisp as well. For outdoor selfie shots, the image on the U11 still came out pretty reddish on the skin tone, but despite that, it's still detailed and vibrant. The image on the Note8 produces a better color accuracy and remains vibrant and crisp. Collecting all these four photos together, we can pretty much say that it's a close fight with only the color accuracy of the skin tone setting them apart. It's also worth noting that the Note8 tends to be more contrasty, thus making the images more vibrant. Rolling on to the video stabilization test. First up, we have the U11. It clearly shows that it stabilizes really smoothly with only minimal bumps that can be seen. Moving on to the Note 8, it does well, but it still remains pretty shaky. Checking them side by side, it clearly shows that the Note 8 is still pretty shaky compared to the smoother U11. Rolling on to the next one, the 4K video test. The U11 performs pretty well and the video looks detailed and crisp. The highlights and shadows are just about right. However, the colors look less vibrant and the lights are not that boosted. Heading to the Note 8. The video produced looks more vibrant and detailed. It also boosted the lights, thus making the entire clip more colorful. Looking at them side by side, it shows that the Note 8 produces a much vibrant video. But still, both phones still did a great job on the 4K video department. Now down to our last test, the slow motion test. The U11 shoots at 1080p at 120 frames per second. And as you can see, the video looks sharp and smooth. On the other hand, the Note 8 shoots at 720p at 240 frames per second. The slow motion video looks sharp and smooth as well, with its colors coming off more vibrant. Looking at them side by side, we can pretty much say that both phones did well in the slow motion video test, with only the Note 8 sporting a much vibrant color. And that sums up our camera comparison between the HTC U11 and the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Which do you guys think performed better? Leave your comments down below and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. This has been me, Eliza, and see you on the next vid.